قال الله Howard Laya Basham Yoshaib Asham Kakudash, double honors unto the apostles and elders of Gms that rule well, peace and salutations to the brothers on the four corners of this earth, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. And Brother Matt here with a short video. Yeah, and I mean, I was hearing and seeing a lot of videos on social media concerning economic crashes and signs of heavy economic downfall. And I mean, in America, you know, the great harlot, so I said, put together some scriptures and do a little video on it, you know what I mean? Because all this was spoken of, you know. There is also, we'll go into why it is we was never ever supposed to trust in this system or believe in this temporary place. You know, the scripture says wanted them to go down into Babylon. You understand? And trust in horsemen and take counsel, but not of me, well, not of the Lord. You know, woe, destruction, because why this place, Babylon, is going to be destroyed. You know, days mark 8 and 36. I started with this. It says, "For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul?" Yeah? Because why? What in this world, you understand? What in this world it could possibly measure, you understand, to hold the weight of your soul, the weight of your very soul. You know, what in this world it do have anything? You understand? It has nothing. It literally has nothing to compare to the weight of your own soul. You understand? And for the celebrities and them that, you know what I mean, that the regular man would say they sell the soul. You can't sell the soul because it's not yours to sell. What they would do is that they would enter into agreements, understand, where they would have to do things to damn their soul. You understand? So henceforth they're not selling the soul. That is the term we just use, but it's not really selling your soul, it's damning it. You understand? For riches, damning your soul for riches, so you come like you're selling your birthright. You know? That is what's going on there. But then again, they remember the Most High in control of everything, so you know what I mean? I was set to be that way. Understand? The 1 John 2 and verse 16. I will start from 15. It says, "Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of this world. And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of God abideth forever." You understand? So this world and the lust, everything you could want in this world, cars, house, money, woman, you understand, your very own life, you know what I mean, your legacy, as people go say, that you know, they say leave a legacy for your children and so on and so forth. All that will pass away. This world will pass away. You understand? It is written, and everything that is written came to pass, and what already come to pass is coming to pass, and we're seeing that every day. Every day we closer to this finish line. You know, so we understand that, hey, this world is temporal. The system is temporal. Babylon being in rulership is temporal, and this is their downfall. You know. But let's get in 2 Corinthians. 2 Corinthians 4 and 18. It says, "While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not." You know, I will start from 17. Yeah. It says, "For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory." Yeah, because you know what, this life is light affliction. The sicknesses, the diseases, the transgressions, I want to say, the trials, the adversities we have to face on a daily basis, being men of the truth. Understand? The abstinence, the commitment to abstinence that we have to have. You know, guys, I like affliction, right? Like not eating pork. You understand? Not being in certain places, not doing certain things that the mass or the crowd would do. You know, understand? We're not following the masses. Understand? That lightweight. People might look at we life and say boring. No, we life not boring. Could be boring to you. You know what I mean? But it's have a quote from a movie I watch, I forget the name, but the fella say, well, boring is safe. You know? So that we securing we salvation and being safe. You understand? So yeah, the abstinence go bring we safety. Yeah, verse 18. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen, for the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. Yeah. You understand? The strength and the spirit that is eternal. Serving the Lord. The eternal glory. Serving man like temporal glory. When you're there, that is it. They get past stone on top some dirt for you. They pass stone in loving memory of, and that is it. You understand? In loving memory. And that is all. You done there. Your legacy done. You know, it's temporary. You understand? It's temporary. This whole system, this whole world, Babylon itself is temporary. Everything coming to fall. You know, coming to aggressive halt is what I should say. You understand? Because what they usher in this charagma, you know, because the paper dollar devaluing. You understand? You know, earlier this week I heard that America has reached the debt cap. They're about to reach the debt cap, meaning they can't go. You know what I mean? They in so much debt that it's impossible. You understand? To recover from it. You understand? I was watching a video a brother sent today from her, and it was showing how people in America going to the Bank of America because why money missing from the account, and all they saying is we can't do anything about it. Call customer service, and they literally inside the bank, and the teller's telling them to call customer service. We can't do nothing about it. So you go to work. You understand? You're trying to, as one would say, build your legacy wherever. You know what I mean? You're trying to live this so-called this temporal life. Not even so-called. You're trying to live this temporal life. You know, you're working hard. You're making your little money. Well, you're making a fair enough amount of money. You're living comfortable, but you have no time for the Lord. You understand? And you're thinking good estate. You know? The 1 Thessalonians 5:3. It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. You understand? Suddenly you wake up this morning, boom, $50,000 from your bank account gone. You want to know, wait, but you know how hard I work for that? I sacrifice, I do all kind of things to get this this fake ideal of currency. You understand? And just so you telling me it gone? Just so? And the people who you leave watching over, I tell you they can't do nothing about it. You see, Edomites are really thieves. There's really thieves. You know? They'll do anything to stay on top. You understand? Anything to stay on top. There's 2 Ezra 6:22. It says, well, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. Yeah, your bank accounts will be found suddenly empty, like today. Like the video I saw today, you know. Suddenly they catch them with the pants down. You understand? Money missing and they can't account for it. The people not getting an answer for it, you know. Because why they trust in the system. These are folks that, you know, think that, you know what I mean, life will get better. Let's make some more money, you know. And it's such a loop that when you make a lot of money, you're always in strive to make more or to maintain that. So it's a never-ending cycle. You understand? It's a never-ending cycle. You understand? Well, where does the Lord come in? You understand? You don't make time for the Lord, but you're making time for the system to do all the things that are inconvenient to you. You understand? You're preparing for eternal place. You live your mindset stuck on the temporal. You know? They say, you know what? See this paper is worth $100. You understand? and you run with it, not knowing that, hey, these things are the tools of idiots, I should say. You know, because you don't know the real history of money and whatnot and so forth, so on and so forth. You know, and he them cover the world in that. Cover the world with that veil of darkness. You know? He them cover the world with that veil of darkness. Yeah? The Jeremiah final precept on the topic. Jeremiah 51:7. You know? It says Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore the nations are mad. Yeah, the nations are mad. You understand? Lord of Babylon come and say, "You are going on to see this piece of paper. This is what you're sacrificing your strength and time and energy and intellect for. And you're getting this piece of paper in return. If it torn, it lost its value. Burnt, it lost its value. Misplaced, it lost its value. Put it in the bank. Boom. The bank take it, or the bank misplace it. Boom. No value. You know? That was going when you trust in Esau's horsemen. When you trust in the strength of Egypt, in the strength of Pharaoh, you know, in the strength of Edom, instead of the strength of the power of Israel, you know. Even going way back, even before this, all the leaders, political leaders from around the world, you understand, that wanted to bring back a gold standard, bring back gold as a currency, what happens to them? All of a sudden, they are assassinated, they're dead, they get locked up. Something happened to it. Why? Because we're going against Esau. You understand? And they're trying to remain on top, but you know what? They value their own paper dollar so much. You understand? That ushering in the charagma. You understand? Ushering in the charagma is the only way for them to remain on top, and that is what they're doing by all these semantics, I should say. All these semantics, people losing money in the bank account and whatnot. You know what I mean? They might usher it in and say, you know, this is the new safest way to monetize your money and so on and so forth. But that is what people who caught up in this temporal life. You understand? And that was the point of this video. You understand? Just to talk about the temporal mindset and the temporal life you're living. You know? And what it will lead to. That temporal mindset will leading you directly to damnation. Because you're going to end up taking the charagma. Because why? You caught up in this temporal life, you know? Because without it, you understand? Without getting that money and spending that money or using that for currency, you will have nothing in this life. Nothing. But you're also caught up in that. You understand? So whatever Esau say, you all will abide by. You know the Revelation 13:16. You understand? It says, and he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. You understand? Small and great, the rich man, the poor man. You understand? The free and the bond, people in jail, people in slavery, or whatever the case may be. People who are owned by other people, so to speak. You understand? Cause it everybody. And that no man might buy or sell save he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. You understand? Without that mark, without the use of that temporal currency. You know? And what I would say, double honors once again to the apostles and elders of Gms that rule well. Peace and salutations to the brothers on the four corners of this earth, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity once again. The brother Munatizak saying Shalom.